What is going on, guys? I'm bringing you the 2002 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 drift build in Forza Motorsport 5, along with the new map pack from Turn 10 Studios, Road America. We all just heard about that yesterday. It just got released. It's pretty amazing what Turn 10 has done. They've actually started to listen to us, and that is something that I can nod to them about, you know, because not many game companies do that for us, and for them to actually listen, because I know for months now, since the release of the game, a lot of people were disappointed. For one, not enough cars, and for two, not enough tracks. Now, if you sit back and you realize why there wasn't enough cars and tracks, you know, I mean, it's on a next-gen console. I mean, how much time did they have? Yes, you can say they had a year, 2 years, whatever. Honestly, how much time did they have on that new console in their hands, you know? So you got to cut them a break. If you think of it at this perspective, this is a next-gen game. What other game, other than maybe Need for Speed, is the best racing game on the Xbox One? Can you list any? I can't list any. I mean, we got Need for Speed and Forza Motorsport 5. That's all we got. So I gotta say, if you think about it in that perspective and not look at the old gen system games, they're doing very well. I mean, they're doing really well. They've made a racing game on the next gen system before any other company. And that is something that you gotta really look at them and say, wow, they did a good job. Now, if you look at it in the other perspective, comparing them to the Forza 4, which was on the Xbox 360, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? You know, where's the tracks? Where's the cars? Like, what did you do to the game? You guys got to give them time, and they're gonna come out with amazing stuff in the near future for the Xbox One. But anyways, let's get into this drift build and let's get into this map, because this Road America track is just, I mean, I'm not fully there yet. You know, I've only, it just came out yesterday, right? I mean, I can only do so much with what I've got. So, or for how much time I've got, really. So, I mean, I wouldn't say the drifting I did on this track is exceedingly well. I'm not going to say it's the best drifting I've ever done on that track, because I know if I give myself time and practice, I'm going to really know the good apex spots on this track, the good cuts that I can dig into when I'm drifting, and I'm going to know the points where the spots where I can rack up the points. So, I mean, I'm going to give it some time, but this is it, the brand new full course of Road America. Now, there's 5 variations of this track. I'm drifting on the first one, which is just a regular version, and there's different variations, obviously. The other tracks are the same way. Now, this car itself, I want to get into. It's one of my favorites. I drifted this car in Forza 4. My girlfriend's dad's friend actually owns this car. Obviously, his isn't upgraded like this. I mean, it's a stock Corvette, but I mean, the thing is very fast at about 400 and something horsepower. The stock Corvette, like this one right here, the 2002 Z06, is just crazy. It's unbelievable, and it's an amazing machine. So, I mean, when I drove this car stock, it feels weird in the game, because whenever you drive any car stock, it just doesn't feel that fast, unless if you're driving some Formula 1 car, then yeah, you know, you're going to be flying. But, I mean, when I drove this car stock, it felt sluggish, it felt heavy, the brakes didn't feel the greatest, and same with the suspension. But I think they really exaggerated how bad the cars are stock, because, I mean, I know they perform a lot better in real life than they do in the game. And that the reason why they do that, I think, in my mind, is just to kind of emphasize that when you upgrade in the game, like if you put new parts on, like race parts or sport parts on these cars, they want you to feel the difference. So, I mean, they got to do that to you, but I don't really think it's all that true. I think some of these cars stock perform way better than they do in the game, and they just kind of, you know, they exaggerate how bad the car is when it's not as bad as it may seem in the game. But man, this car, when you upgrade it, and when I put this tune on there at 661 horsepower, rounded down to 660, this car is a phenomenal drift car, one of my favorites. I gotta say, it's very good. Now, right here on the track, like I said, I do need some practice. I cut that way too early. hit the grass. And I know if I didn't hit the grass and I would have been on the track, did a little bit of a wider drift there, I probably would have got an extra maybe 1,000 points. But I mean, like I said, I'm getting used to the track. Same with you guys, so it'll come to me in a little bit. I'll know the spots. I mean, right there, I probably could have did a little bit of a wider turn on that drift and maybe racked up a few more points. But like I said, practice and you know, you'll get some better results. But overall, this is a phenomenal track. I'm very pleased with Turn 10 Studios right now. They're doing a phenomenal job. Keep up the good work. And this car is just, it's very fun to drift in. I recommend getting it, guys. Not too expensive. I think it's around 40,000 credits or 50,000. Pretty cheap if you think about it. You stop a drift build, you can copy mine, whatever you want to do, and you got yourself a very good drift build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'd really appreciate it, guys, if you liked the video. You guys went ham on the last one, so keep up the great work, guys. I'm really appreciating it. I love you guys. Comment what you think and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, my Twitter's down below. You can check me out there. And anyways, I'll talk to you later. See ya.